Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's all right. It's Friday, June 28th, currently at 75 degrees. High today is 88. Chance of rain 17% and winds at 3 miles per hour. It did rain a little bit overnight, night before last. So yesterday morning, the only thing I had to water was that big tomato plant in that container out there. And that was nice having a break from that, because that's the first thing I have to do every day. And it takes about, using a watering can, because I don't want to run up our water bill using the hose every day. Using the watering can, it takes me about 30-40 minutes. Yeah, so, and that's first thing, you know, and it's already hot and humid out there and stuff. It's just, ugh. Okay, I wish it would rain some more, really. Today, we actually went to Aldi, y'all. We got a huge Aldi haul. We figured it's been about 2 months, I think, since we went there. And when we went there that time, it was just to get a few things. But I'm happy to say that they were much better stocked than they were. They're still out of certain things. I don't know if they discontinued them. I love that lunch meat they had that was a pound. I think it was 14 ounces, almost a pound. But it was really, really good. I can't remember even what it was called now. I think they got the same brand over at Kroger, so it must be one of those deals where that company is making some of their lunch meats that they sell under their brand name. But it's not there anymore, and it was my favorite. But I mean, we were able to find, since we hadn't been there in so long, there was a lot of new things we found too. So definitely check this haul out today. It's a pretty big haul. We didn't really mean to spend that much. So okay, say no. What's for dinner? I think tonight we'll probably have the chicken salad wraps and maybe something like fries with it, or chips or something. Yeah, because I mean, that way I won't have to cook. It won't be so hot. Well, let me see something. What will we... Yeah, that's right. Okay, just checking on something. Okay, jokes. This first one, I don't know. I'll say it's not really. You'll see. I went to the zoo. There was only one exhibit in the entire zoo. It was a Shih Tzu. The dog. But you get it right. A well-dressed man approached a woman at a health food store and in a clipped British accent asked her exactly what she did with the tofu in her basket. She said she normally puts it in the refrigerator, looks at it for several weeks, and then throws it away. That's probably what would happen here. The man replied, "That's exactly what my wife does with it. I was hoping you had a better recipe." I don't know. I've never tried it, I don't think. I don't know. My daughter says it's good. You know, you fix it with things that make it have some flavor. From what I understand, it doesn't really have any flavor to speak of. But it's got a lot of protein. I know that. Thought of the day is from Maya Angelou. A friend may be waiting behind a stranger's face. Okay, go back. And I saw one that I thought would be good. No, that wasn't it. Okay, maybe it might have been this one. Okay, it's under geography. And let me see if it says take quiz. Yeah, we got to go to it. Okay, what function did ancient Egyptians' pyramids serve? Tombs, houses, temples, palaces. I think that's pretty easy to figure out. You know, if it was a temple or a palace, that wouldn't be, you know, closed on the outside, like, you know, just. They all had, they were smooth, from what I understand at first, but that stuff's come off of them over thousands of years. and that's why you see the blocks, individual blocks. I think that's what I heard. Anyway, they're tombs. Big tombs. Pyramids today stand as a reminder of the ancient Egyptian glorification of life after death, and in fact the pyramids were built as monuments to house the tombs of the pharaohs. Death was seen as merely the beginning of a journey to the other world. And they would leave stuff in there supposedly for them to take on their journey. I saw one that even had a boat in there. I think seemed like it was taken apart or something. I'm not for sure about that. But there was a boat in one. I can't remember exactly how it was, what it looked like and stuff. Which ancient civilization built the city of Tikal? And looks like scaffolding on that one right over here. There must be, what do they call it when they fixing it up? Okay, can't think of the right word right now. Okay. Which city built which civilization built the city of Tikal? Olmec, Inca, Aztec, Maya. Wow. I'm not for sure about this one because it could be. I don't know much about this Olmec. I want to say Aztec. Nope, it's Mayan. Tikal is a city and ceremonial center of the ancient Maya civilization, the largest urban center in the southern Maya lowlands. Get tongue-tied too easily. Stonehenge is a prehistoric site in which country? Wales, England, Sweden, Iceland. And of course, here's Stonehenge. Gosh, I was thinking it was in England, but it could be Wales. I don't think it's Sweden or Iceland. I want to say England, I guess. Yeah. Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument on Salisbury Plain. I wonder if that is where Salisbury Steak came from. In Wiltshire, England, 2 miles west of Amesbury. It consists of an outer ring of vertical sarsand standing stones, each around 13 feet high, 7 feet wide, and weighing around 25 tons, topped with connecting horizontal lintel stones. And it just talks more about all the stones. Okay. The Colosseum was used for what purpose? Gladiatorial combat, running, religious ceremonies, political ceremonies. Well, I mean, you ever seen the movie Gladiator? With what's his name in it? Russell Crowe. It's a good movie. Gladiatorial combat. I've never heard it called gladiatorial, but the Colosseum in Rome, Italy, is a large amphitheater that hosted events like gladiatorial combats. The Colosseum could hold more than 50,000 spectators. That's pretty big at its maximum capacity. When the Colosseum first opened, the Emperor Titus celebrated with 100 days of gladiatorial games. Emperors traditionally attended the games. The Emperor Commodus is known to have performed in the arena on hundreds of occasions. And I think that was that one's name in Gladiator, Commodus, that emperor. That, he ended up, the gladiator guy ended up fighting him in it. Yeah. 96% knew that, by the way. Just another trivia. Machu Picchu was created by which empire? I think I know this. I hope I'm right. Mayan, Inca, Aztec, Egyptian. It's been a month or so ago. I watched a documentary. I know y'all probably said, man, he watches a lot of documentaries. But Logan likes it too. Logan has the same type taste and likes as me about stuff and food and everything. But we love watching stuff like that, history, and just, different things, where they show ruins and stuff, and where they're excavating them and stuff. I guess that's what you could say about that one they were redoing. Would that be an excavation? But they're restoring it, I guess. Okay, I want to say it's Mayan, Incan, Aztec, Egyptian. I think it's Incan. Inca. Yeah. And they just, from all indication, they just picked up one day and left. Everybody there. I believe that's what it said. They just, like, all of a sudden, they took off. Yeah. I don't know if it'll say that here or not. Machu Picchu is a 15th century Inca citadel located in the eastern cordillera of southern Peru on 7,970-foot mountain ridge. Often referred to as the lost city of the Incas, its most popular icon of the Incan Empire. I was trying to see if they might say something, but I don't guess it will. Yeah, it's well worth checking out if y'all want to look up, maybe on the internet or YouTube, either one. Just punch it in. Machu Picchu. Which country has the largest Roman aqueduct still in use? Are you kidding me? See, I mean, these were a marvel that they did. They moved water from miles and miles and miles. I don't see how in the world they built all that far. Wow, still in use. I had no idea. France, Portugal, Spain, Germany. The largest Roman aqueduct still in use. Wow. France is pretty close, and Spain's pretty close for that matter to Italy. Still, I could see France being able to keep that going. That's what I want to say, France. No, it's Spain, so I got it wrong. The largest Roman aqueduct still in use after 19th centuries at modern day Segovia in Spain. This writing is really small, by the way. I don't know if I can make it bigger. That's a pain. Probably first constructed in the 1st century under Emperors Domitian, Nerva, and Trajan. It transports water over 20.3 miles from the Fuente Fria River to Segovia. The impressive engineering includes numerous settlement tanks, cleaning basins, channels, and bends. The granite blocks of the bridge are laid without mortar, probably due to a lack of local limestone to make cement, making the aqueduct flexible enough to survive small earthquakes, settling, and wind buffeting. Wow, I find that interesting and amazing. So I definitely learned something right there. Where can you find the Colosseum? Well, they just said it basically, didn't they, in the other one? So this might be like your bonus question if you're paying attention. Where can you find it? Rome, Berlin, Athens, Paris. And that's part of it. We just saw it a few minutes ago, I believe. Did I show it? Surely I showed it. Well, that's what it looks like there, just part of it. It's Rome. Yeah. The Colosseum is the main symbol of Rome. It's an imposing construction that, with almost 2,000 years of history, will bring you back in time to discover the way of life in the Roman Empire. Wow. The construction began in the year 72. Most Egyptian pyramids were built along which side of the Nile River? How would we know this? I've never heard this. East, west, south, north. Egyptian pyramids were built along which side of the Nile River? I don't really know. I mean, there's got to be a reason for it. I want to say north. Nope, it is west. West. The first step in building a pyramid was to choose a suitable site. This had to be on the west side of the Nile because the west was where the sun set and where the dead were thought to enter the underworld. Okay. So let's build it there. I got 8. I got 5 right and 3 wrong. Got 2 more. The Parthenon is part of the ancient ruins in which city? And that's a shot of it from kind of far away. What's left of it? London, Rome, Athens, Paris. I think I know this. And if I'm not mistaken, if I remember looking at the pictures, that Joy's father went there. Went there on a, trip to check out everything out, get tours of everything. That was way back. I think we got some pictures of it somewhere. I remember seeing them. Okay, it's part of the which ancient ruins in which city? London, Rome, Athens, Paris. It's Athens. Yeah. The Parthenon is a resplendent marble temple built between 447 and 432 BC during the height of the ancient Greek Empire. Dedicated to the Greek goddess Athena, the Parthenon sits high atop a compound of temples known as the Acropolis of Athens. One more. Which Greek island had the famous statue of Colossus? Man, they say that was really something. Santorini, Mykonos, Corfu, Rhodes. I'm torn between 2. My first thought was Santorini, but I don't think that's right because. So anyway, Santorini, Corfu, Mykonos, Rhodes, because I've actually heard it called the Colossus of Rhodes. Right. Colossus of Rhodes, a colossal statue of the sun god Helios that stood in the ancient Greek city of Rhodes and was one of the 7 wonders of the world. And if I'm not mistaken, like if this is the port or whatever where you come in, it was like 1 foot was over here, like here it was up through here. And I don't know if this is the spot, though. Wherever it was, its legs was like on one side and one side, and you went underneath it to come into the port. Yeah, you went right under the statue, and it was massive too. Let's see. Created the statue, which commemorated the raising of Demetrius, something long siege of Rhodes, 305 BC. Doesn't really say all that much about it, but I'm pretty sure that was the deal. Yeah. So I ended up with 7 right and 3 wrong. I found this very interesting. I learned some things, and but I do know quite a bit about, I guess it says geography, but not just geography, but ancient history and stuff like that, and the Egyptians. I've always found them just fascinating, all that stuff. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed today's trivia time and morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great morning and a great day. And you'll definitely want to check out the huge Aldi haul later. When you see the thumbnail, you'll see something that I really wanted. So thanks again. Have a great day, and God bless.